Well, we're finally here, guys. The Lego Smart Play sets are now out. And yes, we have three of the brand new Star Wars Smart Play sets. So we have the Emperor's Throne Room, we have the X-Wing, and we have the TIE Fighter, the Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Obviously, three sets we've seen many, many times before with Lego, and they've gone and made it with the Smart Play. And I'm excited. I've heard so many negative things about this, like so many negative things. So I'm excited to get into them. I'm excited to explore them. And, I want to keep an open mind. I don't want to think about the negative comments that pretty much everyone is talking about. I've seen a few positive ones, and I'm excited. I think it's a really cool idea. Kids are going to absolutely love it. And I think that's what issue is with all the negativity. This is all adults thinking about adult sets when they're not adult sets. They're for kids, man. They're for playing. Imagine having a brick that would make. As a kid, I would have loved it. So let's keep a positive mindset about it, please. I'm excited. I'm very excited. This looks like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So yeah, let's get into this and see how well the Smart Play and the Smart Brick and the Smart minifigures are going to be. Yeah. I'm excited. Let's do this. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is what is being very controversial to a lot of people, but it is the Smart Brick. Yes, this is the main thing for the Smart Play sets. It is this little brick here, this 4x2 brick here. But yeah, it looks so cool. It looks very intelligent, doesn't it? So this is what makes these sets come alive. Just this one brick. This brick makes sounds, it flashes, makes some lights, and yeah, that's pretty much all it does, but but yeah, that is what the Smart Play feature is about. It is this brick. Now, the sets come with a charger for the Smart Bricks, which is a great feature. And I like about it, it's just a USB to a USB-C. You plug it into there, and then you can put two Smart Bricks on at the same time to charge up two at the same time, which is nice. And you get one of these in each of the sets that have the Smart Brick in. So yeah, charging two at one time on one pad is really nice. And it's literally just you place it on and it starts charging. Very easy, very simple. I like that a lot. Now, each of the sets come with a Smart Play guide, which pretty much just tells you everything you need to know about this Smart Brick. You can get the app to see the Smart Bricks in the app, and it pretty much tells you all the instructions that you need to know about charging it, how to work it properly, which is very handy. There's only like 3 pages in it, and then the rest of it is just absolute nonsense. But yeah, no, it shows you the instructions on how to work it, and it's pretty simple. Yeah, you put the charger on, and this is how it shows how the battery is, whether it's green is full, yellow is like medium battery, and then red is full, dead. And then how to wake it is, so it just goes to sleep normally, and then you shake it 3 times, and then it wakes up. But don't have it in temperature, and it's not waterproof. So yeah. I actually just wanted to mention this because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that will get confused. There's only these 3 sets at the moment which have the Smart Brick in, these Star Wars sets. So you need to be making sure there's a lot. They brought out like 6, I think, sets, but I think a lot of them don't actually have the Smart Brick. They are Smart Play compatible, so you need to have the Smart Brick, which is from this set. So you need to be making sure, guys, that it says 1-time Smart Brick on the actual packaging, because some of the Lego sets that say Smart Play on them, which means that it's Smart Play compatible, and then you can get some of the Smart Plays. You might get the Smart Tags and Smart minifigures in them sets, but you will not get the Smart Brick in some of those sets. So you need to make sure that if you want the Smart Brick, then get a set with the Smart Brick in, or if you want one of the other sets, you need to have a Smart Brick beforehand to make it work. So yeah, it might confuse a little bit of people. I didn't know that until I actually got there and bought some. So I was like, yeah, okay, right, we'll go for this one then with the Smart Brick. Right, so the first set we're going to be checking out with the Smart Brick is the Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. This looks like such a cool set. You get a Smart Darth Vader minifigure, a Smart Tag, and a Smart Brick included. So I'm very excited to see this. Let's give it a go. So here is the set build, guys. You get the Smart Darth Vader minifigure, the TIE Fighter, this like little outpost kind of thing, this like little machine turret. I don't even know what that is. And then some sort of like repair station. So this is like a fuel pump, and that green thing at the back is like a repair hammer, which I've actually learned, and it's very cool. So I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, pretty nice set overall, nothing special. I like how you get these extra little things in there, to give you that play features that you need. And this is the Darth Vader minifigure as well. The Darth Vader minifigure is not too bad. Now, these are the two minifigures that you get in the set. Pretty decent. This one is not a smart minifigure. So, yeah, just your basic minifigure there. But Darth Vader is a smart minifigure. And how you can tell by that is if you turn him around, lift up his cape, if I can, then you've got the smart, like, play logo at the back to show that it's a smart minifigure. Again, there's been a lot of negative thoughts about this on the back. Like, yeah, it's not great, but you know, how are you going to distinct this from an actual non-smart play minifigure? You know what I mean? There's many Darth Vaders out there, so you need this on the back, and it's a good way. And he's covered by his cape anyway. So yeah, but a lot of people have been having negative comments because at the side here, as you can see, we have a big garbage can. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Obviously, who wants a garbage can on the side of a minifigure? Nobody. But again, it is hidden by his arms. Obviously, when you lift his arms up, it's not. And it's not a biggie. You ain't going to see it. It's just probably illegal. They legally have to have that on because of probably the components inside of this Darth Vader minifigure. And on the other side, yes, again, there is numbers on the side, which is not great. But it's got to be legal. They have to have that on for it. But overall, I think it's a great Darth Vader minifigure. Nothing wrong about it. I like it. Now, let's learn how to use the smart play features on this. So as you can see, in the TIE Fighter, we have this TIE Fighter smart tag there. That is what activates, well, links the smart brick to the exact ship that we are in. So what we do is we slot the smart brick on top of that, and it should activate it, and it'll know that it's in the TIE Fighter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to activate, we're going to wake up the smart brick. And how you wake up? Shake it 3 times, and there you go. You see how it flashed? Made a little noise. That means it's woken up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place it. Oh, see, it already knows. On top of the TIE Fighter. It already knows that we're in the TIE Fighter. Because I'm holding it, it thinks I'm moving it. So if we place it down, it should stop the noise. There you go. How cool is that? So when I pick the TIE Fighter up, it should start making the noises that the TIE Fighter would make when it's moving around and swooshing about. So let's do that and let's see how it sounds. It reacts pretty well, doesn't it? And then I land it and it stops. So there is more to it than just swooshing it about and it makes some noises like that. As you can see, we have the lever here, and you're probably wondering, can the TIE Fighter shoot? Well, it can. This lever here, if we pull it back, that's cool, right? So what it does is it lifts these red little lollipop sticks in front of the sensor, which then activates the shooting sound. I think the color red activates a shooting blaster sound. So here we go again. It's pretty reactive. So there is one more feature I want to show you with just the TIE Fighter itself. So we swoosh it about doing its normal things, and then if we go upside down, it made like an explosion sound like it had crashed, which is, you know, really cool. Like a nice little feature. If you crash it, and then it makes a little explosion sound. So that is the TIE Fighter with all the smart brick technology that it can do. But it isn't finished there. We need to add Darth Vader into this. So let's put Darth Vader into the cockpit and see what happens. Oh. There we go. When we put Darth Vader into the cockpit, and you hear that? It did the little dun, dun, dun. I like that. Oh. And then you can kind of hear him breathing. Do you hear that? He starts breathing, starts doing like different noises, and he makes like a talking noise, which is like, what? Yeah, doesn't really sound like Darth Vader, but he does make that noise. And then once we start swooshing it about, he will start making noises in the swoosh mode as well. Let me show you. So this set actually comes with another feature with the Smart Brick, and I find this really, really cool. So what happens is, you got to pretend like your spaceship's been in battle, you've been fighting properly. You can hear Darth Vader, he's not happy. You've been fighting properly, you've fueled down, you're really low on fuel, and your spaceship, your TIE fighter, is absolutely completely damaged. Think about that. So what do you do when your ship is damaged? You grab this green hammer down the side and go like this. Like you're repairing it. How cool is that? That is so sick. And then if you need to refuel your petrol pump, you need to get fueled up. You get your petrol pump, drag it over here. And fuel it up. How cool is that? Come on. I mean, guys, I am absolutely loving these. Imagine this as a kid, you just flying around like this. You don't even have to make the noise. I used to always make the noise with my mouth. You don't have to do that anymore. Come on, that's so cool. And then it needs refueling. Like, it needs repairing. You repair it, you refuel it. Come on, these are so cool. I am very impressed with that first set, TIE Fighter. And then what happens is, you get the TIE Fighter, and then we have the X-Wing, and you can have a battle. You and your friends can have a battle. You both boo, 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 with your X-Wing into... Oh, it's so good. Nah, I'm actually really impressed by it. Really, really impressed. So the next set we have is Luke's Red 5 X-Wing. Let's see what this has to offer. So here is the set built. You get R2-D2, Luke Skywalker, the X-Wing, this, like, I don't know what it's called, Imperial Rebel. We have a Stormtrooper and Princess Leia. He has like this kind of like repair little truck thing. This is a turret, and that is like a control center there as well. So you don't just get the X-Wing, you get a couple of extras, which is very nice. But let's check out the minifigures a bit closer. So you get 5 minifigures in this set, which is a very, very nice amount. You get 3 Smart Play figures. You get R2-D2, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia there. They're all Smart Play, but the Stormtrooper and this guy or girl, yeah, they're not Smart Play minifigures. So here's Luke Skywalker. He looks pretty good. He looks great. And obviously, I know what you're going to say. Does he have it? Yes, he does. All of the Smart Play minifigures have it. And he has that on the back there. But I think it's a pretty decent minifigure, to be honest. There's nothing bad about it except from, the sides. I know, guys. I know. But yeah, not too bad. Here is Princess Leia. Again, a pretty basic minifigure. But on the back, she obviously has her Smart Play feature. Pretty simple. Now R2-D2 does fall down a little bit for me because, it's just your basic R2-D2, but he's kind of like half-hearted because you've got to have this R2-D2 smart tag on the back of him. But if we take that off, then he just looks, I don't even know, he's just half of R2-D2. So yeah, you have to have the smart tag on the back of him, which is annoying, but, it's hidden. It's hidden around the back. You can't really see it that much, so... yeah, a little bit of a nitpick. So on to the main event. You do get 1 Smart Brick in this set. We'll wake it up. There we go. And we will put it on the X-Wing. Now, the X-Wing is actually quite a good build. I quite like the X-Wing build. There's a few stickers on there. Quite a lot of print pieces, which I didn't expect. But yeah, this, again, will show you the features that it has on the X-Wing. So obviously, with the movement, once you lift it up, it does like the X-Wing starting noise. And then just your average swooshing noise. Pretty similar to the TIE Fighter one. A little bit different. Yeah, and then if we land it. There you go. And let's try the shooting button. So the shooting is a bit different on this one. You press this big red button here, and it like pushes it forward. Pushes the Smart Brick forward to sensor activate through these red things. And it makes a different shooting noise. Quite like the shooting noise on this one. Yeah, quite cool, right? And it also does the same crash sound as the TIE Fighter. But now with this set, we can integrate R2-D2 and Luke Skywalker. So I'll put in R2-D2 for you first because I think he actually integrates and gives this set a bit more life than Luke Skywalker does. So we'll put R2-D2 in and we'll show you how that works. So here it is with R2-D2 in. But this is definitely my favourite feature with R2-D2 in. Watch what happens when you crash it. He does this iconic scream. Come on, that's so cool. You gotta love that. So now let's add Luke Skywalker into the ship. I do like the noises. I think they're quite funny. They are quite funny. So here's the ship flying with Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker also makes a cool sound when you crash. A little yeah, I like how they do that when you crash. It's really cool. So there are the main features with the X-Wing. Now we're going to go on to the side builds and show you what the Smart Brick does with those. So we have like this little transporter thing, which transports the fuel and the repair hammer, would you say, to the X-Wing. So let's put this on here. Okay, there you go. And let's drive it about. So there's the driving about sounds, and then you knock it over. It doesn't do anything. Yeah. No. Doesn't do anything when you knock it over, which I wish you did. But obviously this is the same as the TIE Fighter, where it's like you can repair your ship and fuel it up, which is a cool little feature. So I do enjoy that. So here we have like a turret, which is really cool. So what we do is we put the Smart Brick on top of there, and then we have the turret, and then you shoot. It makes a different noise to the others. It's not as rapid, it's just like the solid single fire. And then if you move it, I think if you like turn it around, it'll make some noise. There you go. So when you turn it, it'll make that noise. Like you're moving it, which is pretty cool. And then if you knock it over, see, that makes a cool little explosion noise. Let's try again. And it lights up red on the brick. That's cool, right? There we go. So this is like a little control tower where they're speaking to Luke Skywalker, and this is where you integrate Leia into this. So we will put Leia on there as well. So let's add Leia to this little set here. And then we will add said Smart Brick. There we go. So it's like, there you go. It's like a control tent there, isn't it? Where Leia's talking to Luke Skywalker. And there you go. If you move it, that's what happens. Cool, right? She's like speaking to Luke. Yeah, another cool little feature. Like I said, you don't just get the X-Wing, you get these as well, which is a nice bonus. Now, definitely the coolest feature is you can dogfight with them. And when you shoot the ships, it like reacts. And like, you can dogfight and it shows you when you've been hit. Oh, I just dropped it. It's just what happened. The X-Wing wins. Blinking heck, the TIE Fighter got destroyed. Oh no. But the fact that it can shoot and it, oh, come on, that's so cool. It's just so cool. Look at that, that's sick. Guys, that feature alone is generally enough. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. How you can dogfight with the actual ships and it like makes the explosion noises when you hit them. And the distance from them is really far. The fact that they connect together, come on, that's very advanced and so cool. Oh my goodness, that together is worth it for the ships. Oh my goodness. So next up, we're going to be taking a look at the throne room duel and A-Wing. Yes, you get a nice little A-Wing here in this set as well, which is cool. It's like a little added bonus, and also a little turret there as well. This is definitely the biggest Lego Smart Play set out there at the moment, because you get 2 Smart Bricks, 5 Smart Tags, and 3 Smart Minifigures. So here's a look then at the side builds to this set. So we have 2 Red Royal Guards here, which look great. We have the A-Wing with the A-Wing pilot inside, and also a slight little turret to shoot down the A-Wing, yeah. But these are some pretty big builds for like side builds, really. So I do appreciate how they added this, and they added the A-Wing, and they all come with their own smart tags. The A-Wing comes with a smart tag and the turret as well, so you can use them with the Smart Brick. And then here's the main look at the throne room. Yes, it's not the greatest throne room in the world, is it? But you can see Palpatine's throne room at the back there with his iconic chair. He has a smart tag, and then we have obviously all the minifigures of Smart Play here. We have the Smart Play Darth Vader. We have 3 Smart Play Darth Vaders. We have the Smart Play Luke Skywalker and the Smart Play Emperor Palpatine. But yeah, it's not the greatest of all throne rooms, but you need this kind of open space here. You know, I mean, they could have detailed this up a bit more, but it's for the kids, isn't it? And it's playful. But I like the whole idea of how you fight with this. Like, it's very loose. Like, you can easily move them around. Like, you go... So, yeah, and obviously you have the smart tags on there. So then you put the smart brick on there and they'll be able to fight. But yeah, it's very loose, easy to fight. And then if you wanted to just clip them down there, quite nice, quite unique. So here's a closer look then at the 2 Smart Play minifigures that we have. We do have Darth Vader, but you've seen Darth Vader about 15 times already this video, so we don't need to go into detail with him. But we have Luke Skywalker here, looks good, and obviously has the Smart Play logo on the back, and also the trash can at the side. But yeah, it's a pretty decent Luke Skywalker minifigure. And the Emperor Palpatine one, again, has gone back to the OG kind of electric coming out of his hands, so I like that. I do like that, and again, yeah, it's just your bang average Palpatine, and just, oh, they're all fighting already. Just to note, oh my God, come here. The capes are a lot shorter, and maybe that's because of the smart tag. I don't know, but all the capes on each character are a lot shorter. Right, just sit down. You looked at them now. So now we have the smart bricks attached to the back of Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Let's see what happens when we use them. So you hear the lightsaber noise when you move them. Very nice. And then when you start hitting, you start hearing the That's really cool. And they do speak and say words. And then I'm pretty certain if you knock one of them off, if we can, let's try and get one off. Let's get Darth Vader off. Get off. There we go. We know we're beating because he goes, whoa. That's really cool. I've also going to put the smart brick on the back of Emperor Palpatine. Nothing much happens except from him speaking, and you can hear the turning of his chair. It does that cool little noise around the Darth Vader theme tune. Let me swish his chair. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. This is a great play feature. I love this. Emperor Palpatine is a bit slim. I'd like to hear some of his electricity come out, but yeah, no. I love this. So cool, right? So now let's test out the A-Wing then. So we have the smart brick equipped. Let's lift it up. Sounds a bit different to the X-Wing. It has a very similar start sound to the X-Wing. It sounds different. Let's give it a shoot. Oh yeah, it sounds different. Sounds really good. Right, let's crash it now. Yeah, your similar crashing sound, but yeah, the A-Wing, I like it. It's a nice build. It's a nice build. Different sounds. You can't go wrong. So we have the turret here. It's a nice little turret thing. So if we turn it, you can hear the turning sounds. And then we have the shooting here, where you roll this around. Cool, right? Different noises again. And let's knock it over. There we go. It makes the crashing sound like the other turrets does as well. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the turret. And there you go. That is the last smart brick set for you there. So then, what are my thoughts on the smart brick and the smart play sets? I really enjoy them. And I think a lot of the negativity has come from adult fans of Lego thinking that this Lego set is for them. Well, it is for me because I'm a kid. I love being a kid. I love playing with the sets. Like, come on, yeah, a lot of my sets are there to display. But having sets that you are designed to be played with. You know, a lot of Lego sets are designed to be put on a shelf. And a lot of adult fans are just like, yeah, the design of these different sets are not good. Like the X-Wing, the trash cans on the side of the minifigures and stuff like that. It's just all nitty gritty stuff. It's like, come on. enjoy summer. We have an awesome innovation here in the Lego brick. Yes, it bumps up the price tag, and I know why they started with Star Wars, but if we can branch out into like Lego City, have like police cars with the smart brick on the back, helicopters, boats, stuff like that, Ninjago, the dragons, the Spinjitzu, loads, the big mechs and stuff, it's just so much possibility in this smart brick, and I think you guys need to be more positive about things. It's so good. Kids will love it. I would have loved this as a kid, and I do now. And I think even the creative side of it, you can use this smart brick to innovate your home custom builds, your own imagination, because you can use the smart tags on other things. Like I have this big buildable lightsaber that I want to put the lightsaber tag onto, and then you can pretend like you've got a big lightsaber with the noises. Come on, the ship noises, the gun shooting, you can make into whatever you want. It doesn't sound like the specific thing. The noises, the talking, it's just like, you've got to be more positive, guys. We've got to be more positive about things. It's just so cool. I think it's really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Yes, like I say, the sets aren't perfect. The price is quite high, but you know, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like that. And if you buy one every now and then, it's completely fine. And I'm sure if we make this positive, they'll branch out into better themes, which puts the price tag down. And yeah, there you go. It's just, you can use it. It's so good. I would definitely recommend you guys having a go at these smart bricks. They are so much fun. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. Well done, Lego. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me actually shoot you here real quick, if I can. Oh, it's gone to sleep. There we go, we're back up. Bang. Get out.
Let's go. While you're holding on pity, let go. They say life where you make it, let go.